It's about the I gotta say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe.
Phoenix has the ball, and a pinnacle ball throws it down.
DeBrincat gets it back to Goss's Barron across now King.
Save River. They score! Raymond!
Great spot. Johnson to throw, and it's caught by St. Greg for a first down.
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. You know, going into this night, going into yesterday, I was thinking, man, tomorrow night it's going to be so hype. Going to be so much fun. We're going to have Lions, 49ers, prime time, revenge from the NFC Championship game last year. Number one seed on the line, NFC North on... No. But you know why? Because Jordan Love's a bum. That's why. Because Jordan Love is an overpaid, overrated bum, and he can't score in a whorehouse. That's why. So now we got to watch this game and basically just hope we don't get hurt. That's pretty much this game. I want to win, don't get hurt, see you later. I don't know. Win the game 40-0. Just have the game be over in the second quarter that everyone in the state of Michigan can just go to bed. I will be up, but I imagine other people want to go to bed. But look, going into this game, the only thing that's a little interesting is the spread and the matchup predictor. According to ESPN Analytics, Detroit with just a 60.8% chance to win the game going into it, and just minus 4-point favorites on ESPN Bet. That's surprising to me, but Detroit obviously dealing with their own injuries, but I'm going to be honest. I will not know a good portion of the San Francisco 49ers players because their leading rusher is on the IR. I opened the page up earlier on the night here when I was setting up for the stream, and I saw that, and I had to do a double take because I was like, wait, like really? Like their lead? Yeah. But Christian McCaffrey, I think, is playing. I think. But obviously Ayuk is dead. Deebo Samuel might as well be dead. I say that and watch he's gonna go off this game. And George Kittle, your leading receiver, has got a little under 1,000 yards, having another, Pro Bowl caliber season. But I hope he doesn't have a good night tonight because his wife was annoying in that documentary, and he was kind of annoying in that documentary. So I want both Kittle and Deebo, the two 49er members of the receiver documentary. I want them both to have terrible nights because I'm just that kind of a guy. On the other side of it, look, again, like I said, Lions just don't get hurt, basically. It's going to be winner take all next week, Sunday Night Football, because apparently Mike is not allowed to just, get to bed early on days where the Lions play. It's just not allowed. But final Monday night game of the year, though. So, that's something, right? That's something. We finished the year here with the Lions on Monday night. It's weird because for whatever reason, I feel like we've been playing more Monday night games, but we actually only played the two. I don't know how often, teams are typically supposed to get it, but we only got the two this year. But our first one was the Seattle game, right? That feels like an eternity ago. Oh, who does this cover of In the Air Tonight? Because that is not Phil Collins. That is a man who looks nothing like Phil Collins. Is like bald and 1,000. That's not Phil Collins. I know that. And then Snoop Dogg comes in. So wait, he does do like a unique little rap for each week? Is he like tasked with who? Does he write this? Does somebody else write it for him? I can't imagine Snoop Dogg is still writing rap music. I don't even know if he really wrote rap music to begin with. Wait, who was that? Was that Joe Buck doing wow? Was that Joe Buck going wow? I'm pretty sure that was for a Jets game, but whatever. I feel bad a little bit for ESPN though, because they're just as mad at Green Bay for losing. Because if they could have had prime time number 1 seed NFC Championship, and instead it's basically a meaningless game. And I mean I mean meaningless in the seed sense. I don't think the game is meaningless entirely. There is such a thing as momentum. There is such a thing as rhythm, and you don't want your guys to just be totally out of whack. But on the other hand, it's like we lose this game, it doesn't matter because we got to win against Minnesota. We win this game, it doesn't matter either. Like even when they show, even what I was thinking, well, maybe if we win and we don't, maybe it's something. No, it's like if we lose out, we're the 5 seed. If we win out, we're the 1 seed. If we lose and then win next week, we're the 1 seed. The only scenario that a win here would help us outside of, I guess the only scenario a win would help us here would be the so elusive NFL tie, which, frankly, I don't even want to think about. I would just rather us win so that we don't even have to worry about that. Lions going to kick it off to start this game, and the Niners going to take this out from inside their own 5, now past the 20, now past the 25, and brought down there just by about the 40-yard line. And in comes Brock Purdy. Year number 3 as a starting quarterback for Brock Purdy. 6-8 this year. 249 passing yards a game, 17 touchdowns to 10 picks. He's also got 4 touchdowns on the ground. Obviously not exactly the most ideal situation. A beat-up offensive line, a beat-up wide receiver core. And at best, he'll finish what? 8-9? They're going to toss it out to Samuel, and that will go for just a gain of about 2. Obviously, Kyle Shanahan's got to be a little imaginative with how he utilizes his guys here. 2nd down and 7. I don't even know who they have at running back. Is it McCaffrey? No, that's Debo. Debo's lined up at running back. Are they just using him as... I think he started as a running back. Kittle going in motion to the left side. Birdie's going to throw it, and he gets a man up the middle for a 1st down into Lion territory. That is Conley. Anybody know his first name? I have no idea who that is. I was like, that's not Brandon Ayuk. I saw his leg snap in half. It'll be 1st and 10. And the 49ers already into Detroit territory to start this game at the 45-yard line. Purdy takes the snap, going to give it to Debo, and Debo is swarmed for a gain of just about 5. Levi Unzarike was in there. They're going to say just 4 yards. Last week against the Dolphins, Deebo Samuel, 121 yards from scrimmage. All right. That's good, right? I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. We'll call it good. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the Detroit 41. Purdy lined up under center. There's the snap. Play action. They're going to do a little end around to Debo, looking for the hole, and he finds it for a 1st down. Little trick play to start the drive, or to start the game, I should say. Deebo Samuel having a good start in the run game. Nice block in there. And just like, I mean, I don't know who was supposed to get to him, but there was no way a Lions player was getting to him. There was blocks all over. That's just good stuff. Play action. Purdy's going to throw it up the middle. It's caught by Kittle for a 1st down into the red zone. San Francisco offensively picking apart Detroit right now. First catch of the night for the leading receiver for San Francisco, George Kittle. Jack Campbell was there in coverage, but he was beaten there pretty easily. Nowaski had to make the tackle. Not a good start from the defense for Detroit. Ball at the Detroit, 14-yard line or so. 1st and 10. Purdy hands it off. Then they toss it around to Kittle, or I don't know, is that Pearsall? And he tries to leap over a defender, and he'll only pick up a couple. Ricky Pearsall, the rookie, I think he was thinking about throwing that football on the end around, and he ends up just picking up a couple of yards. So Kyle Shanahan letting it all hang out there. Yeah, Purdy was, I guess, fairly open, but not enough for Ricky Pearsall. That almost was a disaster as the rookie was bobbling the football. DJ Reader, I think, just basically slowed up. He could not catch up to the rook. 2nd down and 6. Purdy under center. There's the snap. Toss to the runner there, and it'll be a tackle just short of the sticks. Is that Guerrero? Is that the name I just read on that jersey? It's 3rd down and 1. I don't know. G. G was the runner. I couldn't read the name. 10.5 to go. It's the first 3rd down this Detroit defense is forced, but unfortunately for the Lions, it's well into the red zone, and it's a 3rd down and 1. Purdy's going to run it up the middle, but he's going to be stuffed. It'll be 4th down in inches. So I'm assuming San Francisco is going to keep the offense on the field. What is Shanahan going to dial up here? 13 conversion attempts on 4th down. That's tied for the 3rd fewest. So Shanahan not Used to doing this very often. It's loud in this in the road environment. It's loud on 4th and 1. Purdy's gonna run it and he's gonna get it. 1 for 1 on 4th down. So it'll be 1st and goal on the first drive of the night. There's a good amount of Lions faithful in the crowd that you can see wearing the Honolulu blue. 1st and goal. Ball is at the Detroit 4. Purdy takes the snap, hands it off. That will go absolutely nowhere. DJ Reader was in on the tackle. And there is something going on behind the end zone. There is a flag down. Terrion Arnold was in there, and I don't know who. This is Jawan Jennings who was pushing him and then pushed him down to the ground. Oh, my goodness. Jawan Jennings is almost certainly going to be fouled for an unnecessary roughness, but then Kirby Joseph came in, and he also pushed Jennings, and a flag was thrown there. So this is going to probably just be offsetting penalties. Oh, boy. Tensions very early in this Monday night showing. Let's see what the call is. They're still talking about it. I mean, certainly Jawan Jennings has got to be penalized for that. I mean, you start pushing a guy out of bounds. It's a little much. Unnecessary roughness called on the offense. Unnecessary roughness called on the defense. Offsetting penalty. The down will count, though, so it'll be 2nd and goal regardless. Everybody's been saying that, Zingdad. I'll believe it when I see it, though. There's just been a lot of reports that I'm surprised the Tigers are still in on him. Honestly, I didn't think it would last this long. I really hope that they end up signing him. I really do. That would make the offseason much more bearable. And we'll talk about that on tomorrow's show. Hopefully, by then they have already signed him, so it'll change the tenor. Purdy is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Purdy rolling to his left. Purdy looking, throwing, caught. But short of the end zone is Pearsall. It'll be 3rd and goal from about the 1. See, the problem now with this is caught it, but 1 foot. That's a close call. By the time he falls to the ground, he is out of the end zone. But a challenge flag has been thrown. I don't really know how the rule works here, because he caught it and he was in the end zone in the air. Then he had the foot down on the line. And they're calling it a touchdown. So they're going to say before the challenge flag was thrown, they looked at it, I assume in New York or wherever. So Ricky Pearsall with a 3-yard receiving touchdown, and the 49ers take an early lead. That's real close. Well, I mean, he certainly had a good night I guess it was kind of a night on Sunday. The Maple Leafs game, though, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. And they needed to fire Lalonde. It was getting just downright embarrassing. So maybe McClellan will light a fire under the rings, but the extra point attempt is up and it's good. So it is 7-0 to start this game. The 49ers start with the football, and they get the most of it. 8:37 to go in the quarter. Lions trailing early. Oh, I don't think Kyle Shanahan's going anywhere, though. I just saw your first comment. He's not going anywhere. He's had just what? Like the 2 losing seasons since he's been there? He's not going anywhere. If they fire him, they better have a replacement. They better have a really good replacement. You can get a lot worse at head coach than you can. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. Like, it's a risk. It's a highly risky move. He's at 4? What do you mean 4? How long has he been there? Hold on. He's been there for a lot longer than I remember. Yeah, I guess he had a couple of bad years to start. Then he had the 2020 year, and then he's got this year. I mean, when he's good, he's good. That's the thing. It seems like he's very all in or nothing. But since 2019, when he made the playoffs, he's at least gotten to the conference championship, which is just like wild. Like it's all or nothing, really. But he's also got like the written excuse, right? Like all of his guys got hurt, McCaffrey, Trent Williams, all of them. I mean, he has choked a lot of games. That's true. But I guess be careful what you wish for. Because you can get a lot worse a head coach than him. Lions going to get the football for the first time tonight. Returning it is Tom Kennedy, who rolls all the way to just past the 35-yard line. What do you mean, a stinky little Pistons? We're in the play-in. We're in the play-in right now. Don't you guys have to waste another draft pick on LeBron's other kid? Jared Goff starts the night in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Pass is caught there by Jameson Williams for a gain of just about 3. So a positive play to start the night, albeit a pretty short play. Lions trailing with their first drive, 7-0. Jahmyr Gibbs getting the lion's share of carries due to the injury to Montgomery. Goff now under center. Williams going in motion. Snap. Handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs finding a small hole there. He'll get to just about the 44-ish yard line, but it'll be third down. It's going to be a 3rd and short early for the Lions offensively. The 49ers offense did not see a 3rd down until well into the red zone. Lions on their first possession in their first series. It's 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Goff takes the snap, gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking for the hole. There he goes. Gibbs trying to cut to the outside, but he gets the first down just shy of the 50. The offense will stay on the field. Gibbs saw a lot of green grass. He wanted to cut there, try to beat the defender. It kind of looked like he ran into his own guy. So back-to-back runs to Gibbs gives the Lions a first down. Goff going under center. Gibbs staying in the backfield. Brock Wright going in motion. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs breaks a tackle. There goes Jahmyr Gibbs into 49er territory. First down runs on back-to-back plays for Jahmyr. So the Lions in their first possession march into 49er territory. Boy, Gibbs, I believe, was that Greenlaw who made the tackle? Well, he would have been the man to beat. Here's the snap. Little end around to Jameson Williams, and he will break the first tackle and then be tripped up for a loss. Oh, he tried a spin move, and instead, it's going to be a loss of about 5. So the trick play is coming early for Detroit. Well, that one, bit of a disaster. It'll be second down and 15. Williams going in motion. There's the snap. Pass coming from Goff. Goff, plenty of time. Unloads it to Reynolds, who picks up the first down. There is a flag on the play. Craig Reynolds with the catch and run for a first down. We'll see if the play stands, though. And I think it might be on San Francisco. And it is. That penalty is going to be declined, so it'll be a first down for Detroit. Craig Reynolds, the third-string running back, with a screen catch and run. Play that. I thought it looked like it was going nowhere, but he just broke that initial tackle. And the Lions now in goal territory. There's one guy to beat, and he just, it's as if he was, I don't know, he's like Obito from Naruto, just using the Kamui. Guy just went right through him. I don't know if anybody understands that reference but me. Maybe somebody. If you understand that reference, I got nothing else to. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's Jamar Jefferson in. I think that's what I just heard. It's first and goal from the 49er 9. Goff is under center. Williams going in motion. There's the snap. Hand off to Jefferson. Jefferson looking for a block. Jefferson rolling forward. He will be taken down at about the 1. It'll be second and goal. You know, it's funny because Jamar Jefferson, like, he's number 28, and he also has very similar, like, dread-like hair to Jahmyr Gibbs. So, like, I have to be reminded that it's Jamar Jefferson. My Bane we'll do it maybe. We'll do that. Wait, why do you know I have a Bane impersonation? The handoff goes to Jefferson for a loss there. So it'll be third down and goal. I was born in the darkness, Batman. Fred Warner was in there to make the tackle. Man, there was a brief hole in there, but Jefferson didn't have a chance. Jahmyr Gibbs in on third and goal inside the 49er 5. Jameson going in motion. There's the snap. He hands it to Jameson directly, looking for a block. He's going to waltz in. Touchdown. A little trick play on the motion, and an extra point away from a tie game are the Lions. In the NFC Championship game, the first Lion to score a touchdown was Jameson Williams, and in this game, he is also the first Lion to score a touchdown, and it's on a trick play. I was born in the darkness, Batman. Batman, would you pass the mustard? That's a different reference. Snap, hold, kick, and it's missed. It was blocked and picked up by San Francisco as he's tackled there. And just like that, what would have been a tying kick It's instead 49er lead 7-6. You got to be kidding me. I mean, they just got right in front of it. Not good blocking up front. No idea whether that kick would have gone in. So it's 7-6 San Fran. Well, that sucks. I mean, I'm glad you made it a 1-point game, I guess, but now you're going to be that missed extra point, man. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. So now the defense got to just step up, I guess. Can't be playing defense the way they played in that opening drive, I'll tell you that much. I'm already sweating, so I'm going to turn the AC on. People are probably going to think I'm crazy for putting on the AC. I'm sweating. I mean, we're not winning right now. We're not winning right now. Things have been going San Fran's way. Yeah. So basically, the situation is, Zingdad, this game result doesn't really matter in terms of seeding. We have to win next week at home against the 49ers, the Vikings on Sunday Night Football to clinch the NFC North and the 1 seed naturally. Oh, because Jordan Love's a bum-ass loser, and he can't just... I don't want to talk about it. There were people who told me he was top 10 quarterback in the league. People probably still tell me he's top 10 quarterback in the league. Mm-hmm. What did he have, like 60 yards in that first half of that game? This guy. Anyway. It's 7-6 San Francisco thanks to a blocked extra point. So Detroit's defense continuing to play behind now. And Detroit's offense will have to be playing from behind one way or the other. I don't even know about that. You want to talk about mid-off? Those two. He looked pretty good in that first drive. The line drive kick that goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So no return this time. Oh my. That's a lot of injuries to the defense. No Carlton Davis, no Khalil Dorsey, no Ennis Rakestraw Jr., no Malcolm Rodriguez, no Alex Anzalone, no Derek Barnes, no Aiden Hutchinson, no Willie McNeil, no Kyle Pico, and no John Kaminsky. Do you guys even remember John Kaminsky? Does anybody? I forgot that we had John Kaminsky. Genuinely. Purdy's under center. Calling something audibly now. There's the snap. Play action. Purdy rolling to his right. Flag comes in. Purdy rolling. He's going to be sacked. But a flag came in the backfield. I think this might be holding on San Fran. No, maybe not. They're going to say defensive holding. That's an auto first. Al-Quadin Muhammad called for a hold. How does he get a hold on the defensive line? Wow. Yeah. So what would have been a sack is instead of auto first, ball to the 35. Purdy under center. Snap, toss, and that will go for a gain of just 1. Jack Campbell came in and made the tackle. That was a very loud noise the moment Jack Campbell collided with the running back there. He nearly broke free, but Campbell very sticky on what is this running back's name? Number 31? Guerrero? I'm gonna call him Guerrero. 112. Does that say career tackles for Campbell? Purdy's going to throw it on a screen and a broken tackle there, but the second effort makes the play there. So it'll be third down, but would have been third down and a big loss. Instead, it'll be third down and 4. What do you got dialed up on third down and 4, Aaron Glenn? Team down just 1. San Francisco in their own territory at the 41-yard line. Snap, pass coming. Purdy lobs up a prayer. It is caught one-handed. Oh my gosh, Ricky Pearsall, the rookie, with a crazy catch. Just able to get a piece of that football and heave it in. He was way too open as well. Terrion Arnold, rookie on rookie. Guerrero. Is that how you pronounce that? So two drives in a row. San Francisco into Detroit territory. Handoff goes to Guerrero. He breaks tackles, and now he gets a first down. Final minute and 10 counting down here, and San Francisco offensively is having their way. Minute counting down in the quarter. Probably going to get at least one more play here before the quarter comes to an end. Purdy takes the snap, fakes the toss, then throws up the middle. It's caught by Kittle into the red zone and taken down just past the 15-yard line. Another first down play. Boy, you would think that this 49er offense was the same 49er offense we saw last year, because they are just cooking this defense. They're moving quickly now. Purdy calling something audibly. Debo is in the backfield to his left. And I'm not sure what happened. The ball was snapped. It's going to be an incomplete pass. There was a flag down. Was this a dead play? I don't know who jumped or what happened there, but the ball was snapped. They're going to call encroachment on Detroit. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. DJ Reader. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely encroachment. DJ Reader, uncharacteristic mistake there. 6 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and 5 in the first quarter. San Francisco just bullying Detroit offensively. And the quarter will end. The field will flip. It's 7-6 San Fran. They're looking to add more. No. Oh, what's this new commercial? Yeah, this is not looking great. Not the start I would have expected, especially not from a game that I didn't want us to have to play too deep. I changed that to all plays. I don't know how helpful that'll be. Tebow for Ben Johnson? No. I don't think he's getting traded. You have to field a team, you know. You can't just trade every player that you've given big contracts to that are not panning out. I wish it was the case. I wish you could just do that. But unfortunately, nobody wants them. Well, I guess fortunately. Fortunately for everyone else, unfortunate for San Francisco. Why don't the Tigers just trade Javi Baez? Has anybody ever thought of that? That's right. I guess they get the ESPN gets a couple more games. They get the Saturday games. Wow, Browns, Ravens, and Bengals Bengals Steelers. Well, Bengals is like that could be a clincher for the Bengals potentially. I mean, I know they got to get some help, but that could be an interesting game. I don't know. They haven't bought out his contract yet. There's been no news about it. Could. Although the add of Gleyber Torres means one less infield spot, theoretically. Although he's going to be playing second base, not short. Purdy under center, takes a snap. Play action, he's going to throw it. Purdy with the screen to Juszczyk. Breaking tacklers, rolling into the end zone, touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk with a 9-yard touchdown, and that's the second passing touchdown of the night for Brock Purdy. Yeah, he stayed up just enough. And Detroit defensively really struggling in this first half. Jalen Reeves-Maybin was in there to get the hit. He had been hurt for much of the season. Last year was a Pro Bowler in the special teams. And he's still a captain out there. I believe he was a captain on special teams, but he keeps his captain patch when he gets to play the defense. Snap, hold, kick, and the extra point is good. So it is 14-6. And now Detroit, because back-to-back touchdown drives, you're basically sitting in a spot where next time they score, are they going to go for 2 to try to tie this game up? Does Gleyber Torres play bad defense? I don't know. Extreme Makeover, Home Edition. Wait, isn't that like the whole thing? I thought that was the show, was just they did home makeovers. What's the other edition? They do it with like people? That could be very controversial very quickly. Get some guy with like some disgusting birthmark or something. They just give him plastic surgery. I've never heard it described that way. But now, yes, like that missed extra point, man. That I'm telling you, that especially when it's early like that, it's like now you're sort of in a weird mindset where like next time, assuming you do score another touchdown, you know, are you going for 2 to try to just at least make that up, or are you just thinking, well, you got plenty of time left in the game, no reason to worry about it now? That defense, bad base running. As long as he can hit, I don't really care. That stuff is like, that can be frustrating, but hitting is always more important than defense. You don't pay a Gold Glover the kind of money that you pay, you know, a really good hitter. Unless he's also a really good hitter. Those things are not mutually exclusive. Wow. 3-7 career record against the 49ers, including the playoffs. He's lost 6 straight, Jared Goff, to the 49ers. Wow. Well, looking to break that streak tonight. He's got a career high in touchdowns, 33. It is 14-6 as the second quarter just is coming underway. Detroit will get the football to start the third quarter. So if you can make this a close enough game at the half at least, you can feel pretty good about it there. There is a flag down, apparently, on the kickoff. Or at least they're indicating that on the broadcast. I mean, it was just a touchback, so what could possibly have been the flag? Was it like offsides or something? Illegal formation on the receiving team. Wow. Okay. So instead of starting from the 35, Detroit will start from the 25. It's like the old touchback rules. A lot of penalties on Detroit early on in this game. Goff takes the snap, play action. He's going to throw it, gets it to Laporta, but he will only get about a yard. Mustafa with the tackle there. It's a 1-yard pickup on the first catch of the night for Laporta. $14.5 to go in the half. Mustafa is 5th amongst rookies in tackles, by the way. That's a nice stat for him. Handoff goes to Gibbs as he cuts to the inside. He will be just past the 30. It'll be third down and fairly manageable, about 3rd and 4. Clock will roll. Once again, second possession for Detroit. Both possessions have started with a series that goes to third down. Gibbs going in motion. Pass coming from Goff. Goff looking. Plenty of time. Throws up the middle. It's caught for a first down. Laporta gets catch number 2. Just enough for that first down. Plenty of time to throw it, though. Good protection from the offensive line. And then good eye from Jared Goff to find his tight end. That was pretty good coverage as well from San Francisco. St. Brown going in motion to the right side. Have not called his name yet tonight. Snap. Toss over to Gibbs. Gibbs looking for the hole, finds it, and he rolls down to the 45-yard line, just short of the first down marker. 2nd down and 3. $12:40 to go in this half. Goff is under center. Ball is at the Detroit 45. Snap. Another handoff goes to Gibbs, and there's a big hole for Gibbs, breaking past tacklers, and he is rolled down to about the 40. Another nice big run from Jahmyr Gibbs, this one for a first down into San Francisco territory. Nice block there up front from Big Penei Sewell, and even some nice blocking there from Jameson Williams as well. There in the secondary to open up an extra lane there for Gibbs. Ball at the San Francisco 40. Goff is in the shotgun. Snap. Pass coming from Goff. Goff under some pressure. Throws it to Laporta up the middle. There's a flag down. It's going to be a pickup of about 6 if it stands. But there's going to be offensive holding. The play is coming back. Jeez Louise. Penei Sewell called for the hold. This is a lot of uncharacteristic penalties for this Detroit team. So instead of a pickup of about 6, you get, geez, Laporta got kicked there. A loss of 10. It'll be 1st and 20 from the 50. Pass coming from Goff. Goff looking, now rolling to his left. Now rolling, running, trying to stay up. He's brought down and sacked. It'll be 2nd down and 1,000,000, but there's a 49er player down. And Nick Bosa is also a little banged up. So it'll be 2nd down and 24. Detroit's going to need a miracle of a play, or a miracle of a couple of plays. This just feels like an off night. I don't know. We're usually really good on primetime, but this is not the start that you need if you want to win the game. Den of Thieves 2. I didn't know there was a Den of Thieves 1. Pantera. That means cat. I think it might mean panther. That's a cat. What is this? Oh. So what is this? What do the Bengals need to get into the playoffs? Does anyone know? I know obviously they gotta win, but who do they need to lose? Because I think it would be actually really funny if they end up making the playoffs. Nick Bosa is going into the medical tent. Boy, he really immediately brought pressure. Penei Sewell did not lock him down for very long. And then I think he must have gotten a shot to the head there. Yeah. Wow. Like a shoulder pad to the head of Bosa after he made the sack. But his own teammate. Obviously not intended. I hope he's okay. It'll be 2nd and 24. Detroit needs some big plays, which they are more than capable of making. We'll see if they can do it here. Gibbs is in the backfield. Goff is in the shotgun. Pass coming from Jared. Jared loads up a pass to Gibbs, who breaks initial contact and picks up about 7 or 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and long. Or maybe more than 8. I think I just heard Joe Buck say it was a gain of 12. So they cut the yardage in half. It'll be 3rd down and 12. 10.5 to go in the half. Nick Bosa, was he going back into the medical tent? Goff is in the shotgun by himself. Snap, pass coming. Goff looking, throwing. It's a little end around to Jameson Williams, and look at him go. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown. Little hook and ladder. Amon-Ra with the catch and the lateral to Jamo for touchdown number 2 on the night. Ben Johnson fired up. And the question is, are they going to keep the offense out there to tie this game up? Boy, you thought that play was dead to rights when Amon-Ra caught that ball, but a perfect play call from Ben Johnson on a 3rd and long to translate that into a touchdown. And it looks like they are just going to kick the extra point, or at least attempt to kick the extra point. See if they can make this one. Snap, hold, kick, and this time it is good. So Bates cuts the 49er lead to 1 with 10:09 to go. Back-to-back touchdown drives for both teams, but a missed extra point is the difference. Is that? Oh, that is the lady from It's Always Sunny. See, the problem with like casting someone like her is like she's just the lady from It's Always Sunny. Like, I don't know what else she's been in, if she has been in really anything else. You know, it's like Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, guy who plays George. He's just George forever. Like, you can't put him in other things. He's just George. This is the strangest commercial I've ever seen for a mobile game. We're already into the local commercials, huh? Eaton Bank? Do they just give away those t-shirts that just have a big E on it? Do you get that when you get hired? Fascinating stuff. Maybe you had to like participate in one of their little like social events. You know, the sort of thing that, I would never do. All right, well, if the defense can at least get a stop, the offense is cooking. Unfortunately, this seems like it'll be a shootout, and the difference is that missed extra point. It's really just a matter of whose offense is stopped first. Wow. So they ran that exact hook and ladder play to Jahmyr Gibbs back against the Cardinals. It's the first time I think we've seen the hook and ladder to Jameson Williams. I'm sure Troy Aikman really liked to see his team get that. That's a crazy play. Nice blocking, I guess they didn't really block. It's just Jameson Williams putting the gas on. A lot of Lions faithful in the front rows there. Second touchdown of the night, though, for Jameson Williams. He's having a really strong half. So now it's up to this defense as Bates kicks a line drive kick that goes to the end zone. It'll be need there for a touchback. 10:09 to go in the half. So plenty of time for both teams to get the football. Purdy takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Purdy throw up the middle is caught, and then diving forward for a first down. Final 10 minutes counting down. First 4 possessions 11-play touchdown drive, 9-play touchdown drive, 6-play touchdown drive, 8-play touchdown drive. Goff and Purdy, 13 for 13, 3 total touchdowns. That's crazy. It's actually 2nd and 1. The handoff. Garendo, as he's finally brought down just shy of the 50 at the midfield logo. It'll be first down now. The Lions really, I mean, they're not stopping a nosebleed. Purdy under center. Snap. Hands it off. And that time a play goes nowhere. Garando gets to about the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Who is Austin Pleasance? And what a head of hair. What a mane that man has. That's incredible. 2nd down and 9. The pickup of 1. Just shy of the 50. Purdy takes a snap. It's a quick handoff. That goes, oh man, that's a big hit. Delivered to the rookie Pearsall. It'll be 3rd down. Wow. Can we look at this hit from, who is that? Number 6 on the defense for Detroit. I don't even know who that is. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. It's a big chance for the Lions here. I think this is the deepest 3rd down that San Francisco has had all day. Snap, pass coming. Purdy, plenty of time. Taking a deep shot. Looking for a man. He's got it. Pearsall with the catch. Arnold with the tackle. It'll be 1st and goal. Total blown coverage there. Rookie on rookie crime. I don't know how Arnold got so separated from Pearsall. A little bit of, oh man, it looks like Detroit kind of ran into each other, and Arnold was about 3, 4, 5 steps behind. So it'll be 1st and goal for San Francisco. Snap, toss outside, breaking first contact, but not second. It'll be about a loss or maybe no gain on the play. 2nd and goal. Josh Paschal came in to make the tackle. I mean, there was no pressure on Purdy. Just a perfect pocket for him to just wait to find his open man. It was not hard to find. Purdy's 9 for 9, 131 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Snap, pass coming. Purdy looking, now rolling up the middle. Thought about throwing it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown. 3rd touchdown of the night for Brock Purdy. This one on the ground. And it is 20-13 San Francisco. They are 3 for 3. 7 plays, 70 yards, just under 4 minutes. The defense bit on the pump fake past the line of scrimmage. And that was it. At this point, Detroit's just hoping for a missed extra point from San Francisco. Maybe to get themselves back in this game. Snap, hold, kick, and that one's right down the middle and good. So no miss that time. 3 for 3 are the 49ers. This Lions defense is decimated. It's 21-13. 6:13 to go. Can't stop a nosebleed. Defense is playing awful. What is that drawing? There's no way Justin Herbert actually drew that. This is a total lie from SoFi. He did not actually draw that when he was a kid. Why would anybody keep that? I'd throw it out in the garbage. Why do these athletes, they keep like their like first grade projects? Is this like I don't know where any of the things I made in first grade are. Somewhere in a landfill, I assume. Or maybe they've been destroyed in some other way. They got shredded, potentially. I remember at one point we were burnt, like we had a bonfire in my house and we used some like old homework. I remember that. That was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. I don't know why I had all that homework though. But I must have brought it home, as you do. As you do with homework. But it was like finished homework. Is this a riveting story to anybody else? I mean, at this point, now I'm starting to think you might have to go for 2 on this, assuming you score another touchdown here, just to get yourself back in the same, just to make this, a tie game. Because Lord knows his defense can't stop anything. He really did. Jeez. Yeah, Jimmy Carter died. Jimmy Carter died. Did you know? This is a fun fact. I didn't know this. He was the first president to welcome the Super Bowl winner to the White House. He's the first one. I guess that kind of makes sense because he was a president around the, like the 70s and early 80s. Well, like early, as in 1980. It's like kind of weird though. Who was the president? I guess Gerald Ford. He was a football fan. He played football. Lions catch it in the end zone and knee it there. So in comes Jared Goff, who has had back-to-back touchdown drives. He's 6 for 6 for 89 yards and a touchdown. So the numbers are not nearly, it's funny. Last Monday night, he also had a perfect game, 18 for 18. But right now, he's 6 for 6. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Gibbs, and he's brought down for a loss. Gross Matos made the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and long. It is 2nd down and 12. Goff is in the shotgun. Gibbs is to his right. Pass coming from Goff. Pressure coming. Goff loads up. It's caught by Gibbs with a lot of space to run. Gibbs breaking tacklers. Gibbs running the wrong way. He could have gotten maybe a yard, but instead it's just going to be 1st down, just shy of midfield. That's true. We did, but, every game is different. Houston collapsed as much as we happened to come back in that game. Still plenty of football to play, but still. Goff under center. Play action. Goff going to throw. Has to get rid of it. And they're whistling like now it's an incomplete pass. He had to get rid of it. It looked like he basically just spiked the football. Mustafa was bringing the pressure. I think Gibbs was supposed to block him. That's not exactly the assignment you want. Jamar Jefferson was actually, I told you, I'm going to get them mixed up. So Goff throws the first incompletion of the year on Monday Night Football. 2nd down and 10. Snap, play action. Goff throws it on the screen to Jefferson. Jefferson looking for some blocks up front. He gets to about the 46-yard line, just short of the first down, third down. Or that was Gibbs. I'm never going to get it right. Can one of them cut their hair or change the number? like I can't. They are like damn near impossible to like tell. Oh, so Nick Bosa's back out there. Pass coming from Goff. Goff throws to a wide open Amon-Ra for a first down. Immediately tackled after making the catch, though. That's the first catch of the night for Amon-Ra. Well, I guess he caught the lateral. What is it with multiple first? I'll give you like maybe one. And even then, that seems like an overpayment. You know, there's other rounds in the draft. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Craig Reynolds, who finds a nice hole there. He'll pick up about 8 yards, maybe 9. It'll be second down. I think Detroit is trying to make sure this is as close to the final drive of the half as they can. You can get yourself to down just 1 point, knowing you're going to get the football back in the third quarter. The way your offense has been playing, you can get the chance to take your first lead of the night. Second down and 2. And A. Sewell's going in motion there. Reynolds is in the backfield. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Reynolds. He picks up the first down just past the 30. Clock continuing to roll here. Neither team is bit on timeout usage just yet. .240 to go. Still got the 2-minute warning and all 3 timeouts for both teams. Gibbs is in the backfield. I'm pretty sure that is Gibbs. Snap. Goff's going to throw it. He finds Amon-Ra, who's wide open, into the red zone for a first down. Clock will continue to roll. That should be the 2-minute warning. I don't want to live in that reality of Kansas City winning another Super Bowl thing, Dad. That'd be the most boring timeline. That team doesn't deserve to win another Super Bowl. The way they play every night. That is the 2-minute warning. Down by 8. Detroit with the football. Chance to potentially try to tie it up. 21-13. San Fran on top. Now, my question is, you score here, you go for 2. You're going to get the ball back, but do you go for 2? I don't think it would be a terrible idea. Like, it would depend how much time you have. So we are still getting the Christmas commercials, by the way. I wasn't sure if, like I said last week, I wasn't sure if we were not going to get the Christmas commercials at this point, but no, we're still getting them. I assume that they basically just renewed these Christmas ads for the entire month of December. So by next week, we might not have the Christmas commercial. We'll see. We'll see. What the heck? Strawberry Modelo? That sounds disgusting. Sounds terrible. I like Modelo, but that sounds awful. Why does every beer have to have like a fruit now? Why can't it just taste like beer? Why does it gotta taste like a gusher? Baltimore? I could live with Baltimore winning the Super Bowl. I could live with that. Baltimore I'd be okay with. Buffalo I'd be okay with. I guess that's basically it, honestly. I don't want Green Bay. I don't want Minnesota. I don't want Philadelphia. I guess the Commanders would be kind of nice. That'd be cool. I'd be cool with the Commanders. Buccaneers would be kind of cool, even though they also have won pretty recently. But Baker Mayfield, that'd be kind of cool. Goff takes the snap, hands it off to Gibbs, and a big hit at the line. Goes for maybe a half a yard, if that. Clock will roll here. No timeout taken. D. Winters, who was hurt on that play a little bit ago. Who just did the ring sound effect? Was that ESPN or was that like... Come on, man. Goff takes the snap, fakes the toss, throws it to St. Brown, and he is going to get to just about the 10. It'll be 3rd down, and the clock has stopped, so I think San Fran just called timeout. Yeah, San Fran calls the first timeout. Trying to read somebody's lips, but nobody's. No? Okay, now we're back. 3rd down and 5. What do you got dialed up, Ben Johnson? Your offense is 2 for 2 for touchdowns. 5 for 5 on 3rd down. Here's the snap. The give to Gibbs. Trying to cut to the left or to the right. He's not going to get it. It'll be 4th down and pretty short. San Francisco just called their 2nd timeout. So with 1 timeout left, 1:18 to go, it'll be 4th and 3. Offense staying on the field for Detroit. And it's really no shock to anybody that Dan Campbell's going for it here. And especially in a shootout, the way this game has been going. Fourth and 3. Now what do you got dialed up? Gibbs is to Goff's left in the shotgun. Snap. Pass coming. Goff looking, throwing for the end zone. It's incomplete. And no flag. Laporta was the intended receiver. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. San Francisco's got the ball with 1:13 to go. Detroit's offense stifles in the red zone. Oh, that's just a great play by number 0 to get his hand in front of the football. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Now you got to just stop them within a minute. Can you do it? Because if they go up 2 possessions at the half, this isn't looking good. These factor meals, I've been seeing them advertised like everywhere. I don't know. Like this feels like there's gonna be some scandal with this. Similar to like honey. I don't know, those frozen meals, man. I feel like they gotta have like a lot of like preservatives and chemicals. I can't believe Fortnite is still going, man. That's crazy. First person? Crazy, though. Oh, Josh Reynolds, catch that football, buddy. So 1:13 to go. San Fran has one timeout. They're up by 8. Pass coming from Purdy. Purdy, plenty of time. Now rolling back into the end zone. Rolling, still rolling. Throw is incomplete into the bench of San Francisco. It's the first incompletion of the night for San Francisco. 1:04 to go. So you feel pretty good about that play on defense because you burn a lot of clock, albeit clock stops. It's just going to be a lot of passing, you would think, for San Francisco at this stage. Purdy's in the shotgun. Debo's going in motion to the right side. Pass coming from Purdy. Purdy looking, lobs up a high pass, and it's caught. Wow. Jalen Reeves-Maybin was there in coverage. 50 seconds counting down. Purdy urging his team to move quickly. I'm assuming he's just going to spike this, but no, maybe not. He's going to run a play. Snap, pass coming, pressure coming. Purdy has to get rid of it. It's caught, and then getting out of bounds. Just shy of the first down marker, Garando with the catch and run. I mean, just like that, now the field is almost flipped. San Francisco in prime position here to add some points. They just keep moving down the field. 2nd and 2. Snap, pass coming from Purdy. Purdy throw, it's caught by Pearsall, who gets out of bounds. First down. I mean, seriously, this defense is just really looking poor. Very few good things to say about it. Pearsall with 63 yards. That was his 4th catch of the night. San Francisco still has one timeout, but they have yet to use it. 28 seconds to go. Detroit needs a play for a loss, a sack, or what have you. Purdy gets rid of it. It's caught, and the ball comes out. Jawan Jennings, the ball came out but ended up out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down from where the fumble came out. The clock will stop, though. Or no, the clock will run. And Purdy has to spike it to make it 3rd and 2. I don't really know why you don't just call the timeout there. Amik Robertson was the one who knocked that ball out. I guess I just don't really, I get you spike. I mean, whatever. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. You're probably going to get it. But instead of, wasting a down, you could have just used your timeout. Pass coming from Purdy. Purdy throws it. It's caught wide open in spaces. Kittle past the 10 and down at about the 6. There's a flag on the play with 11 seconds to go. See what the flag is. If the play stands, it's going to be first and goal San Fran. And it might not stand. It's going to be offensive pass interference. It'll be a repeated third down. Jacob Cowing called for it. So Detroit finally catches a bit of a break. That's the first penalty, I believe, on San Francisco. So instead of first and goal, it'll be third down and long. And a lot of clock burned. 11 seconds, third and 12. For San Francisco, it's almost like you don't want this play to last too long. Pass coming. Pass is caught. And Kittle is able to get out of bounds. It'll be fourth down with 7 seconds to go. And you got to think the field goal unit's coming out here. So it'll be 4th and 5. And Jake Moody, the former University of Michigan kicker, who is 3 for 3 on extra points, but on field goals, 23 for 30. His long is from 53. This will be from 51 yards out. So certainly not a chip shot, but within his range. To make it an 11-point lead. Snap, hold, kick, and it is wide to the right. No good. 2 seconds to go in the half. And Detroit's defense finally comes up with a stop. They will get the ball back with 2 seconds. I don't know if they're going to run a play, because they're going to get the football back to start the third quarter, down just 1 possession. So are they going to run a Hail Mary play here? If you're going to run any play, you might as well. And they are not. Goff will just knee it out, and that will do it at the half. Detroit will get the ball back. They are down 21-13. Wait. He said our 4 possessions, we got 4 scores, except for the one where we didn't. Then you didn't get 4 scores. You got 3. This guy. Well, that was a depressing first half. San Francisco sitting with a 72.4% chance to win this game at the half. Now, granted, Detroit had a much higher percentage of winning last year's NFC Championship game. So you can take that number what it's worth, but defensively, Detroit's got to make adjustments. I mean, I don't know what those adjustments specifically are going to be, but they're getting burned in the secondary. It's mostly in the secondary, frankly. They haven't ran the ball particularly effectively. They haven't really run the ball much at all. Scott Van Pelt, the only remaining professional on ESPN. Is Jason Kelsey wearing a velvet jacket? Alex Cobb any good? he wasn't very good in the playoffs. I think he had like a 4 ERA last year. If you take that stat to mean much. I mean, there's a reason he got signed as a 1-year deal. He's okay. You know, he was fine. He didn't play a lot. Pitched just 16 innings last year, and then he came back in the playoffs and was not very good. In his career, he's a 3.84 ERA pitcher with a 12.73 WHIP. Like, he's okay. He's a one-time All-Star. He was an All-Star in San Francisco. So, you know, Scott Harris had a connection with him. He was a pitcher there when Scott Harris was in San Francisco. So he's got. Wait, what is that? Wait, hold on. He led the league in shutouts with one. Oh, no runs allowed and a complete. I was like, wait, how is that possible? Yeah, I guess he had one shutout in 2023, his All-Star year. But he's been in the league for a long time too. I mean, he's 30. He's gonna be 37 years old. You know, I was not particularly ecstatic about it. Maybe they find a way to give him. Maybe they Michael Lorenzen him or Jack Flair, and probably more likely Michael Lorenzen him, just based on the age. But hey Tom, hello. This is not. You guys are catching me in a very sad mood. You know that? This is. Oh my gosh. Hello. Does anybody know how to play defense from Tom Grassi's chat? Tom, I know you play wide receiver. Can you play cornerback? You think? Can you play corner? Anybody? Skull Vikes? Yeah. All right. Can we ban that? Who just said that? You're banned. Banned forever. Thank you, any Lions fans in there. Yoinks will play defense. All right. Yoinks, you're going in. Because, geez, that was rough. That was rough. Appreciate anybody for stopping in from the Grassi raid. Be sure to subscribe in case you want to see more of this. Maybe we'll win. Maybe it'll be like a little reverse of the NFC Championship game. It's like we needed to be losing so that we can come back to win. Just to rub it in. But keep the faith. I'm trying, but this defense is giving me very little to work with. Lions Super Bowl. That's right. We believe. We believe in the Lions Super Bowl. It's possible. Fear the Packers in the playoffs. I think if you're a watcher of football, you should fear the Packers in the playoffs because all they do is choke in big games. Sorry, Tom. You know it's true. What, 1-4 in the division? What good are you for? All we need you to do. I mean, frankly, maybe it wouldn't have mattered anyway because we might lose this game anyhow. But yeah, so I mean, look, the thing I can live off of right now is we get the ball in the second half. So if we can score in the opening drive and then go for 2, I guess then you're right back in the driver's seat. It's true they don't have to win, but I mean, I don't want to look terrible going into a have-to-have-it game next week. Bad Banana. That's a great name, by the way. It's a fantastic. What is that profile? Is that a gecko on a banana? No. So here's the situation, Zach. Here's the situation. Lions are what, 13-3 or 13-2? If they lose, they will have they'll be 13-3. So the record will be a little behind the Vikings. Right now they have the same record as the Vikings. However, if they beat the Vikings next week, they'll have overtaken them in the North and in the number 1 seed at that point, despite the fact that they have the same record at the end of the year. So basically, we can lose this game 100-0. But as long as we beat the Vikings, we get the number 1 seed in the bye. I mean, this is true. We can definitely clown on the Vikings. I mean, that goes without saying. Vikings got as many Super Bowl championships as me. We'll have beaten the Vikings before. Hopefully we can do it again. I mean, that's true. But we're a much different team. We had a defense at least more of a defense back then. The thing is, you might get Alex Anzalone back for that game. I want to say he was on a 6-day window, so you might get him back. I don't know how effective he's going to be at that point. I'm trying to think of who else. Honestly, I don't even know. I think that's basically it. Alex Anzalone, I don't think Carlton Davis is NFC Championship game potentially is when he could be back. Who else? Ennis Rakestraw, maybe you get him back, the rookie out of LSU. He really has not been healthy, and he really hasn't seen a lot of the field either. Now, wait a minute. Aren't we going to get, what's his name? Isn't Boomer he's not going to come on? Where's Boomer? Yeah, there's been very little pressure. That's what's most concerning. Zadarius Smith and Josh Paschal is apparently not the most effective combination. Zadarius Smith might be pretty good, but I'm surprised, though, because their offensive line is supposed to be shot. There's no Trent Williams. So I don't know how they're able to do so well on the offensive line where Purdy's just got all the time in the world, and he's just dotting up guys. Terran Arnold does not look good. And not all of it is his fault, but way too much separation between him and Ricky Pearsall on multiple plays. Oh, yeah, that's right. The draft is in Green Bay this year. Well, not this year. Next year. Tomorrow is the 31st, guys. Anybody have a New Year's resolution? Anybody have a New Year's revolution? It's my favorite. I don't know if that was that Michael Scott, or am I imagining that? New Year's revolution? I think that was The Office. What's your guys' New Year's revolution? We need to get the ball to Amon. He's the leading receiver in the game, so I think we've gotten the ball to Amon. It's really just a matter of, the offense outside of that final drive where you stall out and you turn it over on downs. The offense has been there. The offense moved down the field, but it's not going to mean anything if your offense can score if your defense just giving up easy plays like that. Brock Purdy's got almost 300 yards. Oh, he's got 200 yards. I thought he had more than that. It felt like he had 300 yards. Brock Purdy, he might as well have had 500 yards. It's how much? What's their leading rusher? Garando? What does he got? Garando's got 26 yards. So they're not running the football. Jahmyr Gibbs is running the football very well, but they're just dotting us up. That Brock Purdy, that rat Purdy. Hopefully we don't become the Bengals. I don't know that we would become the Bengals exactly. But at least maybe this year it might be a matter of just our defense just not there, which, oh my God, just the fact that we are having the best year in franchise history from a win standpoint, 13-2. No Lions team has ever won 13 games, potentially 14. And we could get the 5th seed. It's crazy. It's crazy. All because Jordan Love's bum ass couldn't go out there and beat the Vikings one time. All he had to do was do it once this year. One time. He couldn't do it. Because he's overrated and he's overpaid. Is Tom still in here? I hope he is. I hope he heard that. I hope you heard that, Tom. Jordan Love is overrated and he's overpaid. Bum-ass quarterback. I need a funny drop. Maybe we can get... Hold on. Here we go. This is a good drop for Joe Buck.
Uh-oh, that looked awful.
That was basically me the whole first half. Just...
Uh-oh, that looked awful.
Just watching our defense. Just...
Uh-oh, that looked awful.
That was the first half. Uh-oh, that looked awful. Tell Tom. That's right. Tell him, Blitz. Jordan Love is a bum. They should call him Jordan Hate. That's how I feel about him. I don't Jordan love him. I Jordan hate him. I will his worst. Actually, I don't have to will his worst because he's just going to do it on his own. Jordan Love. Anyway. All right, come on. I wanna have a good end of the year 2024. I want to beat the 49ers on Monday Night Football with everyone watching, please. Can we just I just need like 3 stops on defense total. I think, roughly. I guess technically you'd only need like 2. Hey man, at least you got to the championship in fantasy. I had a really bad year. I will never forgive. I'm never drafting Christian Watson again. I'm gonna ban all Packers players. I guess Jaden Reed. I like Jaden Reed because he went to Michigan State. He made it 2 years in a row. Damn. All right. I need to hire you as my general manager. Yeah, his voice, Campbell's voice was a little shot. What is that like stage in the corner there that they just drove up? What was that? Man, Dan Campbell's always chewing gum. Is anyone else just grossed out by that? The chewing of the gum? Because I'm a little grossed out by it. Moody will start the second half kickoff. It's a high and deep one. It'll be taken out from about the 1. Kennedy past the 20, now past the 25, now past the 30. Just to about the 35-yard line. Oh, you got Mostert. Oh, you had Saquon and... Oh, please. Please. That's an auto win. You had Saquon and Justin Jefferson. That's not even fair. You know who I had? I didn't have a second running back. You know why? Because what's his name? Was it Raheem Mostert? I don't know. Whoever the backup for Miami. I thought he was going to play more, but he did not. Play action pass coming from Goff. Loads up a relatively deep shot for St. Brown and a first down. Wow. St. Brown a little gingerly moving on the catch. 1 and 2 feet down. Wow. That's an incredible catch. And he seems to be okay. Just a little banged up. Another play action pass coming from Goff. This one to St. Brown again. And he breaks first contact. He'll be short of the first down marker. It'll be second down. But into 49er territory. It was like his right leg. And he literally just walked that off. Wow. I've never, like, they say walk it off. He actually walked it off. That's crazy. Second down and 4. Snap. Handoff goes to Gibbs, and he's swamped. Nick Bosa made the play. It'll be third down and a little bit longer. Loss of 1 on that run. 13.5 to go in the third. 6 catches, 6 targets for 43 yards for St. Brown so far tonight. And it's third down. You got to think ball very well could be going towards him. Pass coming. Goff looking, loading, fires, caught by Jamison Williams for a first down. He's also having a great night. 2 touchdowns, the 2 lone touchdowns for the Lions. That's a much needed conversion through coverage too. It's a great throw from Jared and a great catch from Jamison Williams. First and 10. Goff is under center. J-Mo going in motion. Handoff goes to Gibbs, trying to break tackles. He's going to be taken down for a loss again. Back-to-back runs for a loss for Jameer. It'll be second down and long. Jamison Williams just a little over 50 yards away from 1,000 yards in the air. 7 touchdowns on the year as well for him. 49 catches. That's pretty amazing. 49 catches and almost 1,000 yards. Second and 11. Handoff goes to Gibbs. This time he finds a hole and he picks up positive yardage, but it'll be third down and about 5, I'd say. Maybe 4. Oh, for sure. I've never heard, like, I think it was like a part of one of the documentaries or maybe Hard Knocks or something where his dad like changed his birth certificate because he knew St. Brown would look cooler on a jersey. Like, talk about knowing that your kid is going to be a professional athlete. Third down and 5. Goff is in the shotgun by himself. Pass coming. Goff loads up for Tim Patrick, and it's caught. Or no, that's Allen Robinson. First catch of the night for Robinson. Wow. I don't know if anybody had Robinson having a clutch first down catch. That's a great play. Former Los Angeles Ram. Wow. First and goal for Detroit. Ball is at the San Fran 10, so it's a deep first and goal. Play action pass. Goff loads up, looking for St. Brown, incomplete. Could not quite connect. I believe that's the first incompletion of this drive. Detroit 1 for 2 on red zone touchdown drives. San Francisco, obviously 3 for 3. It'll be second and goal. And again, I wonder if Detroit does score, if they go for 2 here early to tie this game up. St. Brown slightly moves inside. Snap. Handoff to Gibbs, trying to find a hole. Gibbs will just pick up about 4. It'll be third and goal. 10.5 to go. Hello, Ryan. Maya's Ryan. I think you missed a word there, bud. Third and goal. Just shy of the 5 of San Francisco. First drive of the second half. Pass coming from Goff. Goff looking, throwing, end zone, touchdown. Laporta. First touchdown of the night. Lions within 2, and I think Dan Campbell's keeping the offense on the field. They are going to go for it. 6-yard catch for Laporta for his first touchdown of the night. Jared Goff's second touchdown of the night. That's a great throw from Jared Goff. Seamed that ball through a couple of defenders. Now here we go. Just to tie this game up. 0 for 1 on 2-point conversions in the season. They have not had to do it very often. Pass coming from Goff. Goff rolling to his right, throwing, caught, tie game, Tim Patrick. 21 all. That is as ideal of a first drive in the second half as you can have. Less than 10 to go in the third, and Detroit has tied it up at 21 all. I just got water on me. You can barely see it. You can kind of see it, actually. The problem with this big water bottle, and I guess with a lot of water bottles in general, is like, I gotta tip it, obviously, to get the water down, but like, There's like a certain amount that you tip it that it becomes too much. And it's a balancing act all the time. No wonder people like those like cups, the Stanleys, with the straws. I refuse on principle to have one of those. You see the second half is better. Just started. Defense is where I need to see the improvement. That, like, if we can see... Wait, what? Wait, Gladiator 2 is already on digital? What? It came out like a week ago. Or maybe more than that. Probably a while ago. They're already... Remember back in the day, I don't know how old some of you guys are. Not that I'm particularly old. But, like, when a movie would go in theaters, and then after it was done in theaters, they would have the TV commercials for when it was like on DVD. They don't do that anymore. Like they don't announce when a movie is on streaming. It'll be always on streaming. Like it'll like start on streaming. That's this little interview that they just showed of Sheila Ford, or Sheila Hemp, like it's kind of funny, like just that sort of attitude would come from the Fords and then it actually pay off. Like no other owner in this city would ever do something like that. Like, well, I guess actually Chris Ilitch did that and it did not look good. And he hasn't really spoken to the media since. And Tom Gores did it, but I mean, he was probably like just getting out of bed and didn't really have his head. Kickoff is coming back here. Past the 20 is Debo and breaking tackles. Nice return there from Samuel, but there is a flag down. There's Brad Holmes and Rod the Bod Wood and Chris Spielman. They had to circle Chris Spielman. I didn't even notice him before. And it'll be holding on the receiving team, so that return is being brought back. Braden Willis for the Niners. Usually when there's a big return like that, you're like, oh, is there a yep, there's a penalty. If there's a big return and there's a penalty, you're like, oh, holding, bring it back. Usually. So 9:52 to go. First time this half for Brock Purdy. Snap. Play action. Purdy's going to throw it up the middle. It is caught. Jennings with the catch there for a first down. Well, he's lucky he came up with that because there was 3 Lions defenders right behind him to intercept that football. Do they really need to include the first 24 games, including playoffs? I don't, like, we didn't make the playoffs. Purdy takes the snap. Now he hands it off. Garando is brought down, just a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Final 9 minutes counting down here. It's 2nd and 5. Purdy's in the shotgun. Snap. Pass coming from Purdy. Purdy looking, throwing up the middle. This one is caught by Pearsall with plenty of room to move. And now into Lion territory are the 49ers. The Lion defense continuing to struggle tonight. I don't know what Aaron Glenn is dialing up, but so far very few adjustments appear to have been made. Purdy takes a snap, play action. He's going to throw it. It's caught by Kittle, who is nearly tripped up, breaking tacklers past the 10 and rolled down at the 5. Brian Branch came in to finally make the tackle. Kindle Vildor was the one who initially missed the tackle. Boy, that guy really should not be playing any games in San Francisco. Nothing but bad memories. Purdy's rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Nobody was home there. Pressure was coming. He had to get rid of it. His 2nd and goal. Kittle appears to be a little shaken up on the sideline. I think he's okay, though. He was just put his hands on his knees there. Purdy with a little toss to Samuel, and Samuel's in for the touchdown. Four for 4 on red zone touchdowns for this 49er offense. It is 27-21. Broken tackle there from Branch. Could have stopped Samuel, but everything that can go wrong is going wrong for the defense. Snap, hold, kick, and that one is good. 28-21. So just as Detroit ties it up, San Francisco reclaims the lead. 7:40 to go in the third. Detroit is yet to lead this whole game, man. Of course it's a shootout, man. Of course it's a shootout. Just had to be a shootout. It couldn't be a blowout. It couldn't be, we can put the secondary, like the backups in the fourth. It's got to be a shootout. I love this commercial. Colt McCoy. I love the neighbor in this. There you go. There you go, Colt. I love it. I don't know why I would never go near a wasp nest that's big. I'd be calling the exterminator. Or getting one of those beekeeper suits. That was how does a wasp nest even get that big before you hey, wait a minute. Does anybody hear buzzing near the garage? No? Ugh. Problem is because we don't have the advantage with the possessions. We have to get a stop at some point in order for us to win this. Unless we just it's like the Cowboys game last year where we got to go for 2 at the end to try to win it. Which, hey, if we win it that way, that's fine with me. But this does not give me much hope about the way this defense will perform next week. If they're getting burned by this wide receiver group, that does not bode well. I'll just say that. $7:40 to go in the third. Plenty of time left in this game for both teams, but neither team really putting a dagger in either. Both teams offensively having their way for the most part. There's a high kick that'll be short of the end zone. Taken out about the 10, 25, now to about the 30. A lot of passing from Jared Goff. This feels kind of like the Bills game where it's Jared Goff is being forced to basically keep us in this game. We have to get away from our identity of running the football because we're behind. But we'll see if it ends up working out. Goff is 16 for 19, 196 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Play action pass coming. Goff looking, throws the screen to Gibbs, who will juke a couple of defenders and just be short of the sticks. Gain of 9. Second down and 1. Final 7 minutes of the third. Ball is just at about the Detroit 39.5. Goff is in the shotgun. Pass coming from Jared. Jared loads up, fires to Sam Laporta. There is a flag down. If the play stands, the flag was deep in the secondary. It's a big gain, so hopefully this play stands for Detroit. See what the flag is. They're going to say no flag. They pick it up. It's a big first down gain from Sam Laporta. That's a nice block there from Jahmyr Gibbs on Mustafa to give Goff about a second or two extra to find Laporta. I saw that he was blocking. I was like, uh-oh, that could be bad, but good on Gibbs for having a nice block. No punts tonight so far for either team. Goff takes the snap. Handoff goes to Craig Reynolds. He will pick up just 2. Second down. What is happening? What is that guy got, like an ice pack or something for Jahmyr Gibbs? I don't even know what it. I mean, I don't even know what that. He had like a. Looked like a bandage or something like that. Jermar Jefferson checks into the game for the Lions. I don't know what that is. Pass coming from Goff. Goff throws to Jamison Williams for a short gain of about 5. It'll be third down again as the clock continues to roll in the third quarter. 3rd and 3. 5.5 to go. Jahmyr Gibbs still on the sideline with, I don't know what that is. It's like gauze. He get cut or something? What do they wear the helmet for? How do they get hurt in the face? Pass coming from Jared. Goff rolling, and he's brought down and sacked. Oh, no. Nick Bosa, that is the worst case scenario to take a sack there. Taylor Decker was one-on-one with Bosa. He fell down, and Goff didn't stand a chance. I mean, you might be in field goal range, but that's going to be a deep kick. They're going to try it. Jake Bates out there to kick it. It'll be from it'll be 57 yards out. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. Wow. So you get something in that drive to make it a 4-point game, but now, again, you still need your defense to come up with a stop. That's the problem with that drive is you just end up getting just the 3. The first time either defense really gets I guess San Francisco had the turnover on downs in the half. The only drive of the night that did not result in some scoring. And I'm glad you got something, I guess, but again, your defense needs to make a stop. One stop, please. I'd prefer more than one, but you're definitely going to need at least one. What is this? What in the heck am I looking? What is this? American Primeval. I know nothing about what that show is about. I know the setting. How can these trailers be like released and it's like, okay, it's vaguely maybe the 19th century America? Maybe. There's a guy with a tomahawk and he yelled. I don't know if he's a good guy. I don't know if he's a bad guy. I don't know if there are good guys and bad guys on this show, if it's one of those. I still can't believe there's Black Ops 6. I remember Black Ops 1. Ooh, elite matchup. Falcons and the Panthers. That's a really good game. Wait. Bills Patriots. Didn't that just happen? Oh, wait. No. Wait. They don't play back to back, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know. Yeah, Gibbs has a bandage on his face. He must have gotten cut. Why is there just a random Eagles fan? What are you doing? And a Broncos fan. Shout out to the cameraman who can find these people. It's going to be taken out from the end zone past the 30 and tripped up there just shy of the 35-yard line. Craig Reynolds was in there to make the tackle. Oh my gosh. Can't like Disney, like ABC, ESPN, it's all Disney. Why can't they just use like actual Lion King edits? You know, like they don't have to. It's ABC. It's all. Leave it alone. Purdy's under center. There's the snap. Play action pass coming. Purdy looking. Pressure coming. Throws it. It is intercepted. A flag came in, though. Joseph is just waltzing into the end zone. And I think this is going to be pass interference on Detroit. Brian Branch called for the defensive pass interference. That's a spot foul, so right back into Detroit territory are the 49ers. Penalties, and more penalties tonight. Maybe, I mean, you need a turnover. That's for sure. So maybe Kirby Joseph, the ball hawk out there, if he can get you an interception. Pass coming from Purdy, throws it up the middle. This time it is intercepted. Kirby Joseph, this one will stand. And he is taken down just past the 45. Purdy, who got an interception wiped away from him, throws one right back to Kirby Joseph. That's a huge turnover. Detroit will get the ball in San Fran territory and a touchdown to take the lead for the first time tonight. Shanahan can't believe it. 3:48 to go in the third. Oh my gosh, that's something. All right. Now we got to go down and score a touchdown this time. Don't get sacked again, Jared. The silver bullet train. I love these Coors Light commercials with the big train. I want to look at like the original Geico Gecko CG because obviously the CG's gotten better, but like in my collective memory, it always has looked this good, but it can't have looked this good. Like in 2005 or whenever they first did this, probably looked terrible. I want to look this up. Oh, this is even older than me. Oh my gosh. How terrifying it is in 99. Oh my. Like now it looks pretty good. Oh my. I mean, I guess it's always kind of looked pretty good. I wonder how many okay, that's pretty old. How many man hours went into making the Geico Gecko look like a real gecko? I mean, that was basically just a line drive right to Kirby Joseph. It's a great defensive play. So now the offense has to take advantage. Your defense finally makes a play. Play action pass coming from Goff. Throws it on the screen to Jamison Williams, who is brought down for a gain of just about 9. It'll be second down. It'll be a gain of 8, actually. 2nd and 2. That's the 8th interception this year for Kirby Joseph. He leads the league. He's having a Pro Bowl year. That's for sure. Another pass coming from Goff. This one on play action. He gets rid of it to Craig Reynolds on a little screen there for a first down. Back-to-back positive plays. That one for a first down. Back-to-back throws as well. Final 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Goff is 21 for 24, 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. Another handoff goes to Craig Reynolds, who will pick up about 7 on the carry. Nice run there from Reynolds. It'll be second down. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Clock rolling. 6-yard pickup. Craig Reynolds staying in the backfield with Goff. St. Brown going in motion to the left side. Fakes the toss to Reynolds. Throw up the middle to St. Brown. Is caught inside the 10. It'll be first and goal for Detroit. Minute 45 counting down. Boy, St. Brown was a missed tackle away from a touchdown there. But instead, you almost kind of prefer it because you eat away a little more of this clock and a potential touchdown drive. Goff under center. St. Brown going in motion to the right side. Handoff goes to Jefferson, who gets to inside the 5, but is taken down. It'll be second and goal. Final minute counting down in the third. You want to use as much of this clock as you can. Craig Reynolds back in the backfield. Goff under center. St. Brown goes in motion. Play action. Goff going to throw it. Goff looking, throwing to the end zone, incomplete. Wanted Jamison Williams. It'll be 3rd and goal, 26 seconds to go in the 3rd. And you got to think this is go for it territory for Dan Campbell, down by 4. 3rd and goal from inside the 5. Have to have it. Goff is 6 for 6 on 3rd down. Gibbs is in the backfield. Pass coming. Goff looking, throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. St. Brown was the intended receiver. He had no idea where the ball was. He had broken free of the defender, and that ball was already in the air over his head. Detroit's going for it to try to take the lead, obviously. 4th and goal. Biggest 4th down of the night. Ball is at the 4.5. Pass coming. Goff looking, throwing, wide open. St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Lions take the lead. First time tonight, 4 yards to St. Brown. First touchdown of the night for St. 30-28 Detroit. Oh, you love to see that. Who do you go to when you have to have it other than Amon-Ra St. Brown? Big extra point to make this a 3-point lead. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. Just hooked it in. It is 31-28 Detroit. First lead of the night. 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Woo! We got a thriller. Now the defense, once again, is tasked with having to get a stop. You already had the interception, which led to this touchdown drive. Perfect for the offense to answer. Oh, John Lynch is not happy. Uh-oh. John Lynch is very unhappy. What's that sticker on his iPad? Is that the Statue of Liberty? I can't tell. Here comes the kickoff. This one will be caught and kneed in the back of the end zone by Samuel for a touchback. So with 19 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter, probably get 1, maybe 2 more plays. Do they really need to include that he missed the playoffs in the 4 seasons he had a losing record? That kind of goes without saying. Purdy takes the snap. Pass coming. Pressure coming. Purdy has to get rid of it. It's caught, though, by Kittle, short of the sticks. That should end the 3rd quarter, though. It'll be 2nd down. 15 to go. Lions are up by 3. It is 31-28. And an all-time classic. Oh my gosh. Can our defense please just show up for the final 15 minutes? It will have made up for your whole first 45 minutes. Just show up for these final 15 minutes, and I can live with that. I gotta think at this point, though, it's probably 4-down territory for both teams. I don't think either team wants to punt the football unless it's like 4th and a million. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with Dan Orlowski's food? It looked like he had some nice grilled chicken there. And that looked pretty good. A lot better than anything he ever did as a quarterback. What? 1 a.m. Eastern? Who, and I mean who, is watching that? 1 a.m. Eastern? Apparently, you can also watch it on YouTube. But who is watching that live? Who? I have to know. $15 to go. 22 straight wins when leading entering the fourth quarter. That is the longest active streak for Detroit. Purdy takes the snap, hands it off to Garando, who will get the first down, but not much more after that. Clock will roll. Isaac Garando, 87 total yards, but just 34 of them coming on the ground. Detroit defensively done a pretty good job of limiting the run, but that's really not been the issue. It's been the limit of the pass. No punts so far in this game. Purdy takes the snap, play action, he's going to throw it. Purdy loads up the middle. It is caught by Kittle for a first down. Amik Robertson was in coverage. It was good coverage, but Kittle's just too good. Or no, that was Millen Fonmu in coverage. I thought that was Amik Robertson. Immediately made the tackle there, but a first down for San Francisco into Detroit territory again. 94 yards on the night for George. And a little toss around to Pearsall, who's thinking about throwing it, and he gets rid of it. Incomplete. So they try to trick play there, but it'll instead just be 2nd and 10. Avoided, I guess, a sack? Is it a sack if the quarterback is not the one getting tackled in the backfield, even though the player was going to pass the ball? I don't think so. I think only quarterbacks can be sacked. Purdy takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Purdy throws up the middle, nearly intercepted. Kirby Joseph fell down. Would have been interception number 2. So instead, it'll be 3rd and 10. So you'll still take it because it's an incomplete pass. And it is now 3rd and 10, which I believe now is the deepest third down of the night. 13:34 to go. What do you have dialed up here? Blitz coming. Purdy gets rid of it one-on-one. Incomplete. Robertson in on the coverage. No flags. The former Las Vegas Raider, in his first year as a Lion, makes a big play on Jawan Jennings to knock that ball out. So now what do? You're kind of in no man's land. Do you punt it away? Are they going to try to just kick a field goal? This will be from 58 yards out. Jake Moody, his career long is from 57. This will be a new career long. Snap, hold, kick. It is no good. I don't understand that call. Moody 0 for 2 tonight, and Detroit finally gets a stop on defense, and they have the football now with a chance to go up double digits in this fourth quarter. Okay, why do you kick the field goal there? I understand, I guess, like, your defense hasn't stopped the Lions' offense pretty much all day, but if you're going to do anything, I don't see why you kick a field goal. Like, for one, it'd be a new career long for Moody, and Moody has been terrible all year. So that's a pretty big gamble there. Even if you punt it, you at least give your defense more of a shot, because now Detroit's got the ball near midfield, and if they get a touchdown here, they'll be up 10 with, however many minutes left in the fourth quarter, depending on how long it takes for the Lions to move down the field. You're just hoping your defense makes a stop, I guess, either way, but I don't know. If you're a 49ers fan, let me know, because I don't know how I would feel about that, going for that field goal there. I would think you would, if you're going to do anything, I would think you punt it. Or you go for it even. Like, I know it's 4th and 10, but, I mean, our defense really has not been good all night. So maybe he just didn't want to have a punt in the game. That's Kyle Shanahan was trying to have a puntless game. Sorry, I was reading my friend David's chat. I don't know, David, I don't even know if you're in the chat right now. I know you're texting me. I don't know if he's listening. Purdy's got 4 total touchdowns because he got the rushing touchdown. I don't know if that includes, or actually, they have 28. Yeah, okay, so then it's, yeah, okay. I was like, hold on, I was doing math in my head. Yeah, he got 4 total touchdowns. All right, Jared Goff back out there. Chance to really put a dagger in this one. You can go down the field and score. Still plenty of time, though. Gibbs is in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, and Gibbs going the wrong way. Now rolling the opposite direction. Goff with a block. Look at Gibbs turn on the gas and actually managed to pick up a couple of yards. Jared Goff was in on a block. You know what? You'll take it. You'll take positive yards and a little extra time off the clock there, the way that play was going, that Gibbs had to improvise and go the opposite direction. Look at Goff on the block. It'll be 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup on the run into 49er territory. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, who runs into his offensive line for a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd down in 49er territory. What is he doing? Oh. All right. 3rd and 3. Snap. Pass coming from Goff. Goff looking, throwing up the middle. It's incomplete. No flag. Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3-0. Now, are they going to punt it away? It looks like the offense was jogging off the field. And it looks like Jake Bates is on the sideline. They're going to keep the offense out there. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. This is a huge 4th down call. Gibbs in motion. Goff takes a snap. Pass coming. Goff throws. It is caught by Laporta for the 1st down. Past the 30-yard line. Great play call and great execution. Lions keep the ball and move down the field. Ooh. He missed Laporta the 1st time. He wasn't going to miss him the 2nd time. Yeah, completely wide open. And he's going to catch that 100 times out of 100. Goff is under center. Craig Reynolds is in the backfield. Snap. They give it to Reynolds. Reynolds is only going to pick up a few. But the clock will continue to roll here. 11:10 to go. Lions up by just 3. 379 total yards on the day for Detroit to San Francisco's 374. So it has been a bit of a shootout between these two teams. 2nd down and 8. Craig Reynolds staying in the backfield. Goff is under center. J-Mo in motion. Play action. Goff swings it out to Williams. It's going to be incomplete. Williams was unable to come up with it. It'll be 3rd down and 8. It was a little low on the pass from Goff, but it was off just Jameson Williams' hands. He would have been one-on-one with a defender. Might have been able to juke that defender there, but Bosa was bringing the pressure. He had to get rid of it, and just a little off to Williams. So 3rd down and 8. Pass coming from Goff. Goff swings it out to Williams, who falls down. It'll be incomplete. 4th down and 8. And now the field goal unit's coming out. Jeez, back-to-back throws to Williams where, he just fell down. And it's probably for the best that he fell, and that was an incomplete pass. If he would have caught that, would have been for a loss. So Bates will be out there to try to make this a 6-point lead for Detroit. This will be from 42 yards out. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. Just able to sneak it through. Detroit extends the lead to 6. It is 34-28, but still plenty of time to go for San Francisco. Man, I would have wanted it. I would have. Any points there is good, obviously. But it's still a one-possession game, and they could take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. That's my concern here. So, once again, defense, we need one more stop. Probably. We probably need 2. Assuming we don't score on the first stop. That is not football. That is a bunch of guys in wheelchairs. Similar to football, I guess. It's wheelchair football. I guess it's football. It's not traditional football. I just like this stupid hate timeout. You guys, don't you understand? A timeout, it's like 30 seconds. It's not forever. We're calling a timeout on hate. And then after the timeout is over, you can go back to your hatred. Apparently. We're already getting local commercials. They're running out. They're running out of the national commercials. We're into local commercials, guys. Ooh, the Lansing Boat Show. Wow. Yeah, see this one goes on the water. This boat goes underwater. This one goes over water. So Bates will be out there to kick it off. Lions up by 6 with just under 10.5 to go. The defense for Detroit has struggled throughout the day. Bates has to readjust the kicking ball here. Whew. So here we go. The line drive kick that Debo will knee in the end zone for a touchback. In comes Brock Purdy. All right, defense. We need to stop. Come on. Purdy's in the shotgun. Pass coming. Purdy, pressure coming. Purdy gonna get hit. Purdy escaping, but not free enough. He is brought down and sacked. Miles Adams makes the sack, and that's a huge way to start. Jalen Reeves-Maben as well, who has come back from injury, was in there to bring the pressure. That is a massive play to start this drive here for the defense. 2nd down and 15 with the clock rolling. Need to get the stop here on this series. Ball at their own 25-yard line. Purdy's under center. Now he moves back into the shotgun. Garondo's to his left, and a whistle's being blown. And they're going to say delay of game on the offense. So now it'll be 2nd down and 20. Now you have to have this. 2nd and 20, you got it. Please, defense. Don't, please. I'm begging you. Second down and 20. Pass coming from Purdy. Purdy looking, steps up, throws. It is caught just short of the sticks. Is Ricky Pearsall. A gain of what, like 17? Really? Thanks, defense. It'll be 3rd down. 9.5 to go, but certainly a pretty manageable one. There's 3rd down and 5, a gain of 15. So thank goodness for that delay of game penalty, or else it would have been a 1st down. 21 for 27 is Purdy for 321 yards and 3 touchdowns, as well as a rushing touchdown. Pass coming. Purdy Looking, pressure, throwing. It is caught by Pearsall for a first down at about the 49-yard line. Clock continuing to roll here. Did somebody call timeout? Why is the clock stopped? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It's just the graphic they have. The clock is stopped. 8.5 to go. Ball at their own 49. Purdy under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Purdy rolling. Now he's going to throw, and it's wide open and caught by who else? George Kittle. Flag is down on the play. Might be coming back. Let's see. And it's an ineligible receiver downfield by the San Francisco 49ers. That'll bring that play back. Austin Pleasance called for the penalty. That's a huge, huge call. Do we need to be inside the broadcast booth, Joe Buck? Everybody knows this about Troy Aikman. He's a big Brock Purdy fan. Everybody knows it. It'll be first down and 15. Purdy, pass coming. Purdy gets rid of it. It's caught, and that is just going to be to about the 49-yard line for Jennings. And another flag comes in. Is this going to be on Detroit? Brian Branch looks frustrated. And it'll be unnecessary roughness on the defense. Brian Branch called for it. And you can't have those kind of penalties. You have to be in control of your emotions. He clearly pushes Jennings down after. Yeah, you can't do that right in front of the referee. And right after you just had a pretty solid play set up where it would have been second and long or second and 9 or 10. Instead, it's first and 10 with the 49ers well within field goal range. Purdy throws up the middle. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Kirby Joseph. Pick number 2 on the night. Oh, what a play! Kirby Joseph gets his second turnover of the day, or of the night, I should say. A huge play from the safety to completely shut down the momentum for San Francisco. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Now we can ice this game. We can ice this game with a score. Literally any score. Just get into field goal range, and you can ice this game. Wait, does ESPN even have any playoff games this year? They usually don't. Maybe they have one. Oh, I guess they do get some. Okay. Huh. They get a divisional game, too. Kirby Joseph was basically on an island. He was the lone safety. My. Like, he's just standing there menacingly. He doesn't even really have to move. And then he jumped the receiver and makes a. Oh my gosh, that's a great play from Kirby Joseph. Now this offense just got to finish the job. Goff is under center. Gibbs is in the backfield. Snap. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs finds the hole and books it for about a gain of 8. It'll be second down with the clock rolling, and that clock, San Francisco has all 3 timeouts, but you got to think, again, if Detroit scores here, it'll be at least a 2-possession game. Even if they just get a field goal, it'll be a 9-point lead. A touchdown would all but seal it. Final 7 minutes counting down. Obviously, Detroit eating as much clock as they can. Goff under center. Gibbs is in the backfield. There's the snap. Another give to Gibbs. And Gibbs staying on his feet, picking up the first down. Right into midfield. Nice, strong running there from Jameer. Usually you see that from David Montgomery. They hadn't had an interception in the last 5 games. They've got 2 tonight. Detroit had 14 in the first 10 games. Ball is at the 50. Goff calling a lot of movement going on. Craig Reynolds is in the backfield. Give to Reynolds. Reynolds cutting to the outside. Look at Craig Reynolds with a nice run there. He saw that there was not going to be a hole up the middle, so he did a little improvising there. Picks up about 4. Kirby Joseph has been the best player on defense for Detroit tonight, and it's not particularly close. Second down and 6. 5:35 to go. 9th interception of the year. Second tonight. Think he's going to be in the Pro Bowl games. Goff takes the snap. Play action. Goff rolling, throwing, and he is finding Williams for a first down. And the clock continuing to roll here again. Detroit moving down the field with some efficiency. 5 catches tonight for Williams. He's got a touchdown as well. He's got 2 touchdowns. I don't know why he says he only got the 1. I guess the 1 touchdown that he did have was on a lateral, but it's a touchdown nonetheless, yes? Goff just 1 yard shy of 300 tonight. Goff under center. Snap. Hands it off to Reynolds. Reynolds is only going to pick up about 4, maybe 5. 4.5 minutes counting down for Detroit. Goff's second most passing touchdowns in a single season for a quarterback. He's 5 short of Matthew Stafford's 41 back in 2011 in the year of the quarterback. Probably not going to reach that mark, barring some crazy events in the final minutes here and shootout next Sunday. Goff takes the snap, play action. He's going to throw it. Gets it to Laporta on the screen, who breaks first contact, but is brought down just shy of the or just at the 30 to make it 3rd down. Final 3.5 minutes to go. 3rd down and 2. Certainly within field goal range, but you'd much rather make this a for sure thing and just get into the end zone. Goff calling some sort of audible. He wants the ball. There it is. Snaps it. Gets it to Gibbs, who's got a lot of room to run. There goes Gibbs. 10-5 end zone. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. 30 yards. First touchdown of the night. And that might do it. 40-28 Detroit. 2:58 to go. In a weird twist of fate, a second half comeback appears to be in favor of the Lions this time in San Francisco. Extra point attempt is no good. Jake Bates sails that one wide left. So it'll be just a 12-point lead for Detroit with 2:58 to go. Tim Patrick, nice blocking up front there. But a 2-possession lead with less than 3 minutes to go. It might just simply be a numbers game at this point. $117 yards on the ground for Gibbs, 46 yards as a receiver, and the touchdown. He has really showed up, picking up the lion's share from the running back position. Now for Detroit, you're just thinking open field tackles and no big plays. Let San Francisco earn any yards that they're going to get. As Bates delivers the kickoff all the way to about the end zone, it'll be taken out. Now past the 15 is Debo, past the 20, and just shy of the 30 is a big hit. And I think the ball might have come out. There's a shuffle for it. Wait, hold on. The ball now is in the hands of a 49er player who's running into the end zone. But the whistle was blown at the play was dead. I think. What is going on? How could the ball have broken free like that? Let's see. And that ball definitely comes out. And then there's just a pile. I mean, he's definitely got to be touched by somebody. I mean, there's plenty of body parts touching him as he was down. So he's certainly down as he picks up that football. Right? I mean, there's a million body parts on him. So he looks very dejected. So it was a fumble by San Francisco recover. That could have been the game. I was going to say, how could he possibly have emerged? And yeah, I mean, he's got 1, 2, at least 2 Lions players touched him. Troy. 2:52 to go. Purdy in the shotgun. Pass coming. Purdy throws it up the middle. It's caught, but short of the sticks is Kittle. Can we get a shot of Kittle's wife? Can we get a shot of sad Kittle's wife? I would like that, please. I'm and the stupid Kittle mobile or whatever it is they drive to games. Another pass is caught to Kittle, and he's pushed out of bounds, which will stop the clock. 2.5 to go. .422 yards of offense for San Francisco. Pass coming again from Purdy. Pressure coming. Purdy rolling, still rolling, throwing, and this one is incomplete. Into the sideline. 2:22 to go, 2nd and 10. Another pass coming from Purdy. Purdy fires. It's caught by Jawan Jennings. A big hit there. Keeps him in bounds, which is perfect because that'll allow this to go to the 2-minute warning on 3rd down. 3rd down and 2 to be specific. So final 2 minutes. Lions are up by 12. But the 49ers trying to make it interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I mean, that's for sure, Steven. This game has been stressful because the defense was terrible. I mean, largely it's still been terrible, but a couple of key turnovers and then a couple of nice 4th down goes that ended up working out in our favor seem to have been the difference. But the thing is, the result of this game is purely emotional. This doesn't actually impact the seeding because we got to play Minnesota next week and we got to win to secure the NFC North and the number 1 seed. Which it'd be it'd be so weird to be a 14 or even a 14-win team is going to be a wild card team this year, no matter what. That's just absurd. But it's just how it works. I could go my entire life with not seeing the stupid bundle football with football commercial. Oh, man. Yeah, next week's going to be very emotional. Next week is going to be a really... why couldn't Green Bay just have won? I could be celebrating the back-to-back NFC North champion Lions on New Year's Eve. Instead, I got to wait until next week. Because stupid Jordan Love stinks. Yeah, right. We need the bye. We, of all teams, need the bye for our guys to get as healthy as possible. That's crazy. The only time the Lions didn't score was outside of when they need it at the half was the 4th down that they turned it over on downs. Pass is caught by Pearsall for a 1st down. And the clock still rolling here. I'm surprised that Shanahan's not going to his timeouts. Pass coming again from Purdy. He's brought down and sacked. Brian Branch on the blitz with a huge play. And finally, San Francisco calls timeout. Completely unblocked, Brian Branch, like a bat out of hell, rips Brock Purdy to the ground. It'll be 2nd and 17 with 1:36 to go. Obviously, 4-down territory for San Fran. Purdy is not out there. He's on the sideline right now. Josh Dobbs. Wait, Josh Dobbs is on the 49ers? Josh Dobbs is in at quarterback. I don't know if maybe Purdy must have hurt something on that sack, but they're bringing in the backup, Josh Dobbs. Pass coming from Dobbs. Dobbs loads up. It is caught and then breaking free of contact, but now finally tackled by Reeves-Maybin, short of the first down. And I think he was able to get out of bounds there, unless San Fran called timeout. No, I think he just got out of bounds. Yeah, I mean, the defense is really the story. Like, the defense has to be better if we want to win the Super Bowl. Oh, here's the winning Powerball numbers, guys. It's 9, 19, 33, 38, 39, and 1. That's all right, Michigan Lottery. I didn't want to see what the time and the situation was in the game. That's fine. Okay, so they're saying he was down inbounds. Okay. And then we'll see if and they're going to ask if San Fran wants to call timeout. I do not want to see more of the Burger King commercial. I've seen enough. They might as well use the timeout, right? Like, chants of Jared Goff are pretty audible. Wait, I forgot what the name of the stadium was. Hold on. Levi's Stadium. It's all right. It'll be 119 thanks to that 10-second runoff, as San Fran does not opt to use the timeout. Third and 2, Josh Dobbs staying in. And I assume he'll just be in for the rest of the game. All right, what is happening? Seriously. And y'all just play the game. Third and 2. Pass coming from Dobbs. Dobbs' throw is caught and then pushed out of bounds is Jennings for a first down gain. The clock will roll. Still no timeouts being called by Kyle Shanahan. I mean, I understand it's a pretty low chance, but, like, you're not giving himself any time. Dobbs' throw is caught for a first down in the middle of the field. Kittle for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. And finally a timeout is called. 53 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and goal for San Francisco with 54 seconds to go now. We need to find who made that Burger King song and execute him. So 1st and goal from the Lion 7. Dobbs takes the snap. He's going to throw. Dobbs lobs it up. Incomplete. Overthrown. No chance. 2nd and goal. They can't put that commercial on during an injury timeout. They got to put on like sad commercials. You know what's crazy? I haven't been able to do like the skip for like, you know, the relaxing vibes commercials on YouTube TV. I haven't been able to do that all night. Crazy. 2nd and goal. Dobbs again. Now rolling. Dobbs looking for a lane. He is in. Touchdown. 49ers. And this one is suddenly interesting. It's just a 6-point ball game. Josh Dobbs just able to get through. The backup making a play. The Pastronaut, as they call him. I assume they're just going to kick the extra point here. And that is what they will do. Snap, hold. Extra point is up, and it is no good. Jake Moody with a disaster class of a game. It's still a 6-point lead for Detroit with 43 seconds to go, and I assume an onside kick coming. I mean, that extra point miss just basically evens out the Detroit missed extra points. So it doesn't really change. It's still a 6-point lead. So if San Francisco does get the onside kick, a touchdown would tie it up. Every week is an emotional roller coaster for me. What is Jawan Jennings' hair? What the heck was that? That was awful. His hair looked like a sponge. So onside kick coming. Lions recover it. They do win it. They can just knee it out at that point. So here we go. This is to stay alive. Onside kick, and it just goes out of bounds. That'll be a penalty for a kick out of bounds. Lions will get the football at the spot, and they will be able to knee this one out and get win number 14 on the year, heading into a division clinching Week 18 on Sunday Night Football next week against the Vikings. They survive San Francisco and end the season undefeated on the road. I don't know if that's ever happened in Lions history. I'm sure they'll show it. But what a game, a comeback win for Detroit. The knee goes down there. And I think they will have to knee it just once more because the game clock's just a little ahead, or the play clock is just a little ahead. So one more knee will be needed. About a 2-second just in front. And there it is. Lions will win it. Comeback victory for Detroit on Monday Night Football. Final score in Santa Clara, 40-34. Fifth game with 40 points and no turnovers. And we are on to Minnesota. We escaped this game. No injuries. Nobody had to leave the game early. The only injury was Jahmyr Gibbs got a cut on his face, apparently. That was the only injury. So, great win, great night. But next week is for all the marbles. Because, of course, stupid Jordan Love couldn't just do what he's... We'll talk about it tomorrow. All right? So, I'm sorry if I already kind of lost my voice at this point. But a little bit of a look ahead. Tomorrow's show is not going to be in the evening like it normally is. I already have the day off of work, so I'm going to do the show roughly around mid-afternoon, probably like 12:30 or 1-ish. You'll see it. I'll schedule it and all that. And then it'll be for that time. We'll break down, obviously, this game. We'll break down all of the sporting news of the week. I got a couple of topics regarding the Pistons and the Tigers, as well as the Red Wings a little bit. There's a lot that happened over this past week. So we'll talk about all that. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button, share the show. We're live every single Tuesday for the live sports talk show, and then we're live every week for Lions football. And then after this show tomorrow, final show of the calendar year, we will be live again next Sunday night, for all the marbles, for the number 1 overall seed, for the whole shebang. All right, for all of it. Wait, hold on. There's a new. Hold on, I want to hear this. Sorry, I love those Progressive Becoming Your Parents commercials. I had to listen to that. Anyway, that's the look ahead. Tomorrow's show sometime in the mid-afternoon, so look out for that. And then next Sunday night, live again, Lions and Vikings. I am going to probably be an emotional wreck. So hopefully they win, and the start of my calendar year is not ruined by the Lions not even getting the NFC North, despite winning 14 games this year. So with that, though, it is late, so I'm going to get going. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. I don't know. Go to bed. I assume you're not doing anything else. You shouldn't be doing it. Nothing good happens after midnight, quote Nick Saban. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Go Lions. 49ers suck.